Fishers, not too sure what's going to happen this weekend. According to all the weather forecasts, we probably should stay at home, sit by the fire, but worse luck. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Dartmouth. For goodness sake, who would go to Dartmouth in these sort of conditions? Me. We'll see what happens anyway. I might get lucky. If it's too windy to put the boat on, we might just walk the reg dam and cast a few spoons around. I'm getting some pretty good reports actually from the Dart. I'd be pretty happy with it as long as we don't get snowed on and blown away. See what happens. Hume Weir, pretty ordinary, not much activity at all. The Murray below the Hume Weir, oh by the way, the trout streams are all closed, so yeah, no going to fish the streams. All the lakes are opened, including the reg dam below Dart. The Murray below the Hume Weir, getting some really good reports on crays, amazing reports on crays. It's very low, not easy to put your boat in a lot of places, but if you struggle around a bit, small boats, tinnies, kayaks, canoes, all that sort of stuff, should be okay. I reckon you'll get a good feed of crays there, any trouble at all. I know you will for sure. And there's a few cod getting caught there, not a lot. I'm still getting good reports from Wagga. No boat access from what I can understand at the moment, but kayaks and canoes, some quite sizable cod getting caught. Casting spinnerbaits, trolling, whatever method you like to use, they're concentrated to bit the fish obviously, and they are catching some monsters. I think the biggest one I heard of this week was 1.24 metre. So look, and that was out of canoe too, by the way. So they are catching some good fish down there, but look, boat access not really an option at the moment. Murrumbidgee River. We are so lucky here. From Berrinbed Weir up to Wagga, yeah, no problem. Go and drop your boat in, go and catch a few crays, spin up some cod. Even the old mate Harrow from Wagga Marine next door spun up a few cod, 5 or 7, I can't remember what he told me, probably stretches the truth a little bit, but yeah, no, he picked up some good fish casting spinnerbaits around the timber on Sunday, and very good fishing, and there was some sizable cod amongst them, I can assure you of that. Look, the river is absolutely brilliant at the moment, and like I said, it's not that easy to put your boat in some places, but it's certainly worth the effort. Tumut River's closed, all the New South Wales streams are closed. Walking the bank, the top end of Blowering, I'd suggest that very strongly. Casting spoons, little Yakumito spoons, pink and blacks, rainbow trout, brown trout, doesn't seem to matter, those spoons will do the job perfectly well. They seem to work a lot better than the old Tassies when you cast off the bank. Have a big liking for those sorts of things, and getting some nice trout out of it, some rainbows. There's a fair bit of water coming in out of Junimar, and that's really kicked it into gear up there. The cod fishing there slowed down this week, not a great deal of activity. One of my old mates from Albury Potty picked up 95 the other day, but look, seriously, there was a few of them there, and that's the only fish they got. I reckon the next full moon could be a bit of a winner, just if the conditions are good, the weather's all right. I think you'll have some great runs, but the last couple of days has been a bit hit and miss up there. Yeah, the moon phase has gone away from us, the fish aren't all that active at the moment, but it won't be long before they kick right in again. Talbingo hasn't been too bad, certainly worth the effort. I think you'll get some nice trout out of there. I'd be trolling CC minnows, get you down about 25 to 30 foot, especially if the barometer's a little bit low. If it's glassy calm, absolutely need to. If it's a ripple on the surface, you'd get away with rapalas and slim minnows, Yakumito slim minnows in particular, in the 100mm version, not the little 60s. The 100 would be ideal, I reckon. So that'll cover your options pretty well. Burrajuk Dam, there's the odd big cod, not much in the way of yellows or anything. It's been a real disappointment this season, but there is fish coming out of it, I can assure you of that. Wangla, it's quietened down a fair bit. The upper end of Wangla, the Lachlan above the dam, and also the Abercrombie, there is a few cod and yellows coming out of it, working pretty hard. I wouldn't say it's firing by any means, but they are catching fish out of it. Off the bank with bait, getting a few fish as well, a few catfish, yellow belly and cod, so it doesn't look too bad. As you can see, there's a bit of activity around us at the moment. I did fish the Tumut River on the last Sunday actually, and we got some very nice trout out of it, and I thought I'd give it a go the last couple of days of the season, and I'm looking forward to it opening up again, obviously. If you want to catch a few trout out of season, I'd very strongly suggest you hit the dams, walk in the bank if you're not into trolling in a boat, or the upper Murrumbidgee around Jugiong up in that area, or down below the Hume Weir in the Bidgee there. Looking pretty good. I think you'll find you get some good results. And for you saltwater fishers, the bluefin are going crazy. They're in close enough for the trailer boats. Bermagui, Narooma, Eden, Marimbula, Tathra, all through that area. big numbers of bluefin at the moment. A few yellowfin mixed in with them, the occasional albacore. Well, this is a long-winded report, but this is the Complete Anglers report for this week. We'll catch you next week.